Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell,
I kind of like this one. Oh,
I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that drop.
I wasn't either. I didn't even listen to the song. I just picked it right off the playlist.
Nice
Risky.
choice.
Right.
Nice.
Well, Fleur de League, we're back. Sorry, everyone, for the hiatus. Life comes at you fast. All had stuff going on from whatever. Yeah. So I'm back. Those that don't know me, Andy. Hi, that's me. We have Joey in the rocking the Saints beanie. We have Aaron rocking the high def camera in 1080p, wearing the AP jersey because he doesn't know what team to root for nowadays.
Never do.
So, and then we now have Tim, aka T1, aka Tim Senior, aka Tim the First, aka Daddy Tim, aka Timothy.
That's a lot.
Did I miss
I
any?
was
Did I
like,
miss one?
I was wondering. I was like, do we
Uh,
do we
You,
have
AKA
any
you
more?
probably did, but I don't know.
Also just maybe just Senior. So
There you go.
Tim Senior in the house. How's the baby life?
It's tiring,
Yeah. Is it what
but
you
it's
expected?
great. It's great. I mean, hard to know exactly what to expect. So being the first one, but overall, I'd say it's been very good.
Good. Glad to hear. We're all certainly glad to hear. Loving the baby photos on the gram and the social medias for us all. So, um, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes. Congrats, Tim. So
Because
Congrats
you
again.
you definitely did all the hard work.
I did.
All of
you
it.
did.
It was
Not
all me.
Katarina.
It was all me.
I'd say so. So, well, I got a lot of overreact. I mean, honestly, in the entire month or so that we haven't recorded, it's been the same. I feel like pretty much every week. So Saints are absolutely horrendous. Uh, they just need to win a game and we're in first place. Win a game.
Any game.
A game. I don't care who it is.
Or
So
don't choke a game away to the Bucks.
who it is the Falcons this week. So I am feeling good.
Are you?
I think so. We always
I'm
rock.
not.
Taysom Hill always has a good game against the Falcons. I feel
Oh,
like,
you know what? That's a
and
good get. Yeah.
I picked him up. So thank you everyone. Um, so
I
God,
don't.
yes,
That's the stupidest waiver wires in the world. I could lose 3 weeks in a row, but I still get beaten the waiver wires. But it's fine. I continue.
it's the rules. So,
I'm well aware.
Gotta
what
lose
else?
10 weeks in a row.
Christmas, just around
Hurtful.
the corner. Did I go anywhere? Did I do anything over yet? Man, I was probably going so much. UL made a bowl games. That was pulled that out of our hair. So good for them. LSU did fine, I guess. Not in the
Bowl
SEC
game.
championship, but they're in a bowl
Hey,
game as well.
hey, we scored the most points against Georgia than any team this season.
I guess.
No one
Yes.
else scored 30. So
So, God, I know I'm missing some stuff.
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
You also lost
Wow.
to Texas A&M.
I don't remember
So I don't. So
Do not recall.
yeah, that was funny. Um,
Okay.
that.
All right. I see we're all lying to ourselves tonight. Cool.
so, um, Pelicans. I mean, they might as well hand us the championship trophy now. Chris Paul is a punk. Then trying to go sport by sport here. What other sports we got going on besides
World Cup.
World Cup? LOL at England. Harry Kane's a bum.
Not coming home.
Nope, football is not. Hey, maybe the Saints can pick him up as a kicker. So, because he's pretty good at kicking it above a post. Um,
Ouch.
So USA,
Shots fired.
proud of them. I think that's where we
Yeah.
got. That's I think what we expected. That was best case scenario. Honestly, I don't think anyone saw us get into the quarters.
No.
And then World Cup. Oh, big news! I'm now a season ticket member of your local football club, FC Cincinnati. So my first official big boy purchase besides a house.
Good
Call
job.
at
it
you.
soccer
Big
here,
boy,
Andy.
big boy purchase for myself. Well, FC, it's actually German. Because they do some. It's not football club, whatever the German equivalent of football is. So yeah, upper deck's not where I wanted, but it's all they had left. But next year for renewals, I will get the lower bowl, and they're actually cheaper in the
Gotta
lower
start
bowl.
somewhere.
Yeah, lower bowl's cheaper for some reason. View's
Okay.
not as good.
Yeah.
So, soccer, baseball ended right. We've done that already.
I
Really
guess,
just like,
I don't
what
know.
are the
Yeah, I think
sports?
so.
Yeah, that's
Back
about
in
it.
October.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Aaron
guess
Judge
that's it.
finally got signed.
Aaron
I mean,
Judge.
that was the big one.
Astros got a pretty good guy, and then yeah, well,
I beat
college.
Mookie Betts two out of the 3 games I bowled against him.
You
I don't know
did.
if we were on the pod. I don't know if we were on the podcast still for that one, but
And then lastly,
Awesome.
I will say, what was it? It was on the top of my head, and then Aaron said something.
I heard college something.
Oh, college basketball's here.
There you
UL's
go.
tearing it up, 7-1. I think we're in top 5 in the mid-major top 25 right now. So
go.
no clue how LSU is doing.
I think we're like 8-1.
Okay.
Oh wow.
I know. I'm pretty sure they haven't played
Pretty sure.
much.
Yeah. We haven't played like.
I think
any
I saw like.
big competition.
I think I saw they played like a Kansas City State or something like that. So, but yeah, well, that's my overreaction. I had a little thing, but I'll think of something to do for next week instead. So, next, Tim.
Sorry. They're 9-1.
Okay,
Oh wow.
close enough. I think UL's got only one loss too.
Played
think we're
beat Wake
8-1.
Forest.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's
Sorry.
not too bad.
Off topic. All right. Yeah. Me now.
Just go ahead. Yeah.
Me now. Okay. Cool. I got some questions for y'all.
Let's do this.
Worked really hard on them.
I have some answers for you.
Probably not the right ones, but
I have some guesses.
I don't know. Tim or
I-
Aaron went
it was-
freaking the
yeah,
4
it
in a
was
row that one
last
time.
time I was
remember
on
that
here, he
guy,
went 4
yeah.
for 4.
Savant.
We'll see if his luck still holds up. Okay, we'll start in college. Ohio State obviously playing Georgia in the college football playoffs. How many times has Ohio State beaten an SEC team in a bowl game?
Ever?
Yeah, in their whole history. How many SEC teams have they? How many times have they been in
Are
SEC?
we doing
team?
Price
What?
is Right rules here?
Who? What team are we talking about?
Ohio State
Ohio State
against
many-
the SEC.
against the SEC.
How many wins do they have in bowl games?
Are we doing Price is Right rules or just closest?
Just
Over or
closest
under?
to.
I'm going
Just
1.
closest to.
All right. I have my number.
All right.
Share it with us.
So
Yes. I'm going to go 2.
Oh, you ass.
No, it's secret.
I'll wait till you give me the answer, then I'll tell you my guess.
just all time, how many times Ohio State's been an SEC team?
In a bowl game.
Ooh, okay.
Aaron, it looked like you were typing on the keyboard a little bit there.
Uh-huh.
I need to see hands at all times.
He was like, his hands looked like they were down there.
No, I pulled up the Vanderbilt bowling because
It's
you guys are going to be
fair.
sad. They've let us down.
Vanderbilt.
Frickin' Mabel.
Mabel. Don't say your last name.
Cummins.
There you go. I'm gonna go with 5 because I can think of 3 off the top of my head. I believe.
Okay,
So,
well,
5.
one of y'all got it exactly right. It's not Aaron.
Ha!
And it's not Andy.
I figured.
Yes.
It was Joey. They've been an SEC team twice in bowl games. Bonus points if you can tell me those 2 teams.
I know one of them was Alabama
Oh,
For
right.
the-
And
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
the one of the they were the
Was-
first 4 seed to win the national championship through
Oh,
the
well.
playoffs.
It was the first playoff ever.
Yeah, first play. That's right.
Yep, they beat them in the Sugar Bowl that year.
And
And
they
there's
snuck
one more.
in over an
then-
undefeated, TCU, right? Who was number 4?
No, it was TCU had one. I think TCU and Baylor each had one loss.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a conference.
But,
Big 12
yeah.
didn't have a conference championship.
I'm going Alabama again.
No. I'll let
I'm
you,
gonna
it's not,
go
not necessarily a
LSU.
trick question. Not LSU, but technically their second win was vacated due to like violations.
So it's 1 win.
But officially, like in the record books, 1 win. But they've beaten 2 SEC teams. The other one was Arkansas,
Joey, we're both
the-
winners.
2011 Sugar Bowl.
I like
Okay.
it. 2011, you said?
Yeah, the Sugar
Wow,
Bowl.
that's wild that they didn't beat an SEC team until 2011.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now, did they win a national championship before the college football playoffs were considered bowl games? Like
Mhm.
whenever it was like 1 and 2, whenever they won a national championship, did they
Yeah,
beat
they-
an SEC team for the
No,
national championship?
they
But those
beat
aren't
Miami.
considered bowl. They aren't considered a bowl game, though, right?
I think
No, they
I think when I looked them up, it was considering the bowl game because
Okay.
like it included like when they lost to Florida and when they lost to LSU and
That's who. Sorry, that's I was. They
Yeah,
lost to
and-
LSU.
and
Well, they
back-to-back
also-
seasons.
yeah.
That's
And then
Yeah.
they lost. Yeah.
I kept remembering the losses. That's what I kept remembering.
Yeah.
that's yeah. That I kept on putting a W in front of them, but so
Okay, we'll move on to an
was a good
NFL question. The first part of this question should be easy. Which NFL team has already clinched a playoff spot?
The
That's,
Eagles.
like part A. Yeah, that one was a gimme. And then which 3 teams have already been eliminated from the playoffs?
Houston Texans,
Chicago Bears.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm,
No, they're actually they can still. There's a way that they can get into it.
Panthers? No, because they're
Cardinals. I
Nope.
think Cardinals, right?
no.
It's a big meme team.
Browns.
The Browns not eliminated yet.
I only know of those two.
I got another hint for you, but as soon as I say it, y'all are gonna know it. They had a big quarterback trade in the offseason.
The Browns.
Someone already said that.
I know, but I'm gonna say it again.
Come on, guys.
Um,
let's ride.
I was gonna say the
Oh.
Broncos, but I
The
didn't think they were
Broncos.
eliminated
Oh.
yet.
They were. They only have 3 wins.
Wow.
wow.
I
Ouch.
consider them like an SEC school, not even in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the NFL
Okay.
D League.
You know,
Relegate.
they're an
'em.
arena. They're an arena football team to me.
How dope would it be if there was a relegation league? But
I
it
mean,
was a
if we-
football? That would
Basically,
be so cool.
I mean, or if we just keep funding either the XFL or whatever that other one is, and just we'll do relegations
Yeah.
in the NFL. We could probably make that work over just regular soccer.
Yeah, but you'd have to get 32 billionaires to agree to it, and there's no.
Yeah.
Or
there's
you
no
could
way.
just get 33 billion new billionaires to buy 33 new teams, and then
There you go.
outvote those existing 32,
There you
and therefore
go.
you have like 64 billionaires of NFL teams,
We're gonna run out of wealth eventually.
and therefore you have the Branson, Missouri Wildcats versus the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl.
There you go. You thought
Wow.
long and hard about this.
I just made it up on the spot. I think if I become rich, I'll
Okay.
pitch it.
Moving on to my final question in honor of the Heisman Trophy that just happened this past weekend. How many players have won a Heisman when their team had a losing record?
Ooh,
How many players?
Yeah, how many players have won the Heisman with a losing record?
I'm going
for
4.
a long time. It hasn't happened since at
The
least
60, at least the 60s or 70s. I was going like way low, because I'm thinking of like the old Army, like whenever a lot of the Army guys would win the Heisman. They didn't have great teams then either. Well, some of them did. I'm gonna go 3. I can't give you any of their names, but 3.
I'm gonna say 4.
Okay, doing the same guess as Andy.
Yeah.
Nobody
Copycat.
got it correct. Nobody got it
Ooh.
right.
Is that what they're teaching those third graders now?
I guess. I don't know. I've been out for a month.
That's
No,
I guess.
Only one Heisman winner has had a losing record back in 1956. It was Paul Hornung from Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, I know that name.
interesting.
Only one with a losing record.
I also want to mention Max Duggan was robbed. He should have won, in my opinion.
I think if he had won the Big 12, he would have won it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think that everyone cast their votes
That too.
before championship Saturday. I think
I
everyone had already
guarantee
given
that
it to him.
happened.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw F Utah on that dude's nails, like, come on, dude. Stop.
He's a traitor. Oklahoma bias. So, well, on to the next segment is Joey Knows. I just made that segment up. So
to say that's not what it's called.
I don't
I
have
like it.
I
would say
like it too, actually. All right, so this segment is called Joey Knows, and what I know is who's leading the league in these categories.
I kind of like that. How you worded that. I like that.
So I'm going to ask you guys, and I recommend you talk it out. Maybe throw some names out there, and I can give you some hints if you need be, and figure out who is leading the NFL, who's leading the league in this particular statistical category. So the first category we're going to do, I want you guys to talk it out. Who is leading the league in sacks? Number of sacks.
So you play for an AFC team.
Is he a rookie?
No.
Okay.
Man, I'm really bad at remembering all the defensive players.
I want to say it's one of the Bosa brothers, but he's got to be up there. It's not Micah Parsons this year.
J.J. Watt.
No, he's been injured.
T.J. Watt.
He's also been injured.
He's
And
back.
Yeah, but he's also been injured.
I know.
And it's not the last Watt brother who's a fullback for the Steelers. So
I honestly don't know many defensive players right now. Like in terms of D linemen. Is it a D lineman, Joey? Are we allowed to have that?
I will say that of the top 10, it's a good mix between D linemen and linebackers.
Can you give me what college they went to?
I will say that the name of the number one person you've already said.
Oh, Micah Parsons then.
No, Micah Parsons is number 3.
Oh shit, is it JJ? No, TJ?
Nope.
Who was I say? Oh, it's Joey Bosa.
Nope. Joey Bosa is injured.
Nick Bosa.
Oh,
Nick Bosa. Number 1, 14 and a half.
One of the
Look at that.
one of the Bosa brothers.
But he's tied with a player for the New England Patriots.
I don't know a single person other than
Please.
Mac Jones
Yeah.
and Nelson Aguilar.
The Patriots.
Bailey Zappi.
No. Matt Judon.
Great answer.
Matt
Who,
Judon.
Joey?
Matt Judon. He's got 14 and a half sacks.
Dude, no idea
never
who that
heard of
is.
him.
Matt.
No idea.
I know the name, but
No,
told you.
never even heard of that.
All right. So
you could have told me that was my banker's name, and I'd have been like, "Yep, that's about it."
All right, so let's move on to the next category. So the next category is going to be a little bit of a wild card. So talk out who and how and why would a player have these? The category you're going to be guessing is who's leading the league in fumbles recovered. Number of fumbles recovered.
Oh, yeah. Fumbles.
Ooh, it's
Is
going
it
to
a
be a
defensive
quarterback.
player? Is it a quarterback?
I think it's a quarterback. I think it's
It
a
could be an
quarterback
offensive lineman.
that fumbles the ball the
No.
most.
It's got to be someone that probably then runs with it a lot. I feel like, or is
I think it could
mobile.
be an offensive lineman that's always picking up everyone's fumble.
Go ahead, Andy. Take a guess.
I can give you guys a hint if you want.
Kevin Dotson.
Is it
No.
an offensive lineman?
It is not an offensive lineman. The
Okay.
number one
I
and
think-
number two have far and away the most compared to everyone else in the league. Almost double.
I'm going Dak Prescott for one of the top 5 at least.
But he's been hurt for.
Nope,
He's
Dak
hurt for a
Prescott's been
while.
out several games.
Going Sauce Gardner, maybe.
Trevor Lawrence.
No, but you're getting
That's a good-
warmer.
Travis Etienne.
Colder.
Melvin Gordon.
So, guessing it's probably a quarterback.
Maybe a mobile quarterback.
Fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fields is number one. Justin
Uh-huh.
Fields.
There you go.
That's-
Yeah.
God,
7 fumbles recovered. Kyler Murray is number 2, and Josh Allen is number 3.
Well,
Josh
Kyler Murray's
Allen.
not getting any more fumbles this year.
Old Call of Duty Kyler. He'll get to play a lot of Warzone now.
I feel bad what I said to the group as soon as I saw the injury. I was like, "Oh, off to the gulag he goes." And then torn ACL. I was like, he's not coming back from that one. That's my bad."
He did
It's
make it out the
fine.
gulag,
Their season was over anyway.
but Brittany made it out of the gulag.
She did. She can have a long road to recovery.
Yeah.
I forgot what
Joey, did you just have 2?
Okay.
I can do one
Sorry.
more.
Okay, he was just sitting there. I was like,
We're all just kind of like, okay.
I know. I was like, do we keep talking about the Britney thing? No. All right. Cool. We can go back to-
No,
She's
okay.
like, oh no.
So here's the next one. Here's the kicker, so to speak. Who is leading the league in number of extra points attempted? Number of attempted extra points after a touchdown.
I don't even know that many kickers' names.
It's either got to be the Philadelphia Eagles kicker or the
Ooh,
Dallas
who's the
Cowboys kicker.
Who's the Lions kicker? They score a lot of points.
you
I
said
will
field
let you
goals or
Guess the
extra
team
points?
if you want to just say the team name.
The
Chiefs.
Lions.
Lions
I'm
are not in
going
the top.
Eagles. I'm
Dang.
going Eagles.
And Andy, what are you saying?
Chiefs.
So
If
Eagles
none
are
of us are
number 1.
correct, Eagles are one.
Jake Elliott.
Dang. Yeah,
So
that's a
congrats,
sad thing.
Aaron. The hot streak continues.
What a s-
But you were bang on. Philly is number 1. Jake Elliott, Brett Maher, Dallas number 2.
Hmm.
So, and the
I'm
hot
pretty
hand-
sure he Googled that, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah,
get a
that's-
hand check when he was trying to answer
That's
those.
that's some fast googling.
Yeah. I was saying, like, Jesus.
He did
I
say
really-
it in like 3 seconds. He was like, I don't
I know.
know. Probably whoever the kicker is for Philly or Dallas.
Still cheated, I think. So,
Playing
oh well.
RuneScape off to the side, so that's why I'm cheating.
No, that's me. No.
Unreal. Well, great start. Great 3 segments there. Aaron, you don't get one until later.
So,
So we moved
Do we-
yours
do we-
back, remember?
do we want to talk about Vanderbilt bowling?
I like saving that for last. That's just my
Okay.
opinion.
Okay.
So, we're it's playoff season. Playoffs.
Playoffs.
So,
Say it, Joey. Come on.
he said.
There it is.
So, wow, week 10 or whatever, the last week really shuffled things up, and it hasn't worked better for 2 people in this chat right now.
Mm.
Really,
And
for all four of us.
it
It
works
involves
great.
all four of us.
It does. So, and
it does
I
not help me
couldn't
out at
feel
all.
better about it. So, as you could see, I felt terrible. A lot of us, we had some ups and downs. So we're going to go to the final league standings here. We'll just do a little bit. We're not going to go week by week since we were out for so long. So we'll just do some standings. Congrats, Tim, on being the regular season champion. Absolutely gets you nothing.
Familiar
So-
pole position for him.
Yeah, again at the top. So,
Lonely at the top.
congrats, Tim. Highest points scored, best record. Can't really, kudos to Tim. Also first in points allowed too. So he had a cakewalk. Maybe it was the schedule. So,
Hey, you can only
strength
beat the
of
teams
schedule.
you play.
That's fair. Congrats then. Second, or no, I have this point. Second in points forced, but number 3 in our hearts is Aaron. So get off of RuneScape.
No.
No.
Your brother can wait.
Well, I'm like, Aaron's only third because Devin won the other division.
Devin, yeah. I would say like.
Yep.
in
Otherwise,
that-
he would be
that-
second.
Yeah.
Yep.
So congrats, Devin. Though still second.
Yep.
Second
Won
is
your
second.
division.
I think he's definitely the biggest sleeper by far and away. In my opinion, in the league. So then third, Aaron. Fourth, John Mack. Kind of surprised, I guess, see him down at 4, but going. I thought his record was a little bit better. So, then Jim at 5. Jacob pulling it out at 6. He kind of turned it up a little bit halfway through the middle of the season there. Bly somehow freaking got 7th. And he had like a worse record, I feel like 2 weeks ago, but whatever.
Insulting.
Yeah, Bly's 6 and 8. Where did that come from?
I don't know.
Dude, what did I tell
happened?
you? The dark horse of the season, baby. I told you, week 1. Bly's
That's what
coming in
happens
hot.
when we don't film for a month.
Oh,
That is true.
what happened? What happened? Okay, and then we got Trent down at 5 and 9, and then rounding out the power bottoms, supporting the rest of the team. You got Joey and myself. So,
I
Hey,
I just
Joey
wanna-
turned it
I just wanna-
around.
They did. I mean,
I want to acknowledge that I spent 2/3 of the season not being able to get a win, and I beat Andy in the standings.
yeah, that says a lot about Andy's team.
He's on a 2-win streak right now. Dude, he's on fire.
I'm struggling. I'm
Andy's
bottom
on a
in
4-game losing streak.
I'm bottom in points forced and mediocre in points allowed. I mean,
So it's just your offense.
yeah. So not
Almost
looking good
200
going into the
points.
playoffs. Going in cold, Sometimes though, the little extra week off in between the playoffs, it's needed. So a nice mental reset. We're gonna come in hot.
Your players get well rested.
We get well rested. So God, my
Okay.
team. I guess.
What's you mean week off? You're playing this week.
No, I took them. They rested last week.
Oh, they rested last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
When you threw the game to try
I didn't
and
throw it.
skew the bracket a
I
certain
swear I
way.
didn't throw it. So
It felt like throwing to me.
So wow. I guess I forgot to overreact to my fantasy team because they're terrible.
Not an overreaction when they just suck.
It's just
a
normal.
reaction.
Yeah.
Just the names I have on my team, they shouldn't be. So leads us to our playoff bracket. Reason it benefited 2 people in this pod is because there is a well-known history of 2 people beating the other 2 people.
It happened one time for me. One time.
People don't
I would
forget.
say
Tim.
one time.
People don't forget.
Every year, Andy's in my side
Again.
of the playoffs.
Again, it might not even happen because y'all both have to play this week. Y'all both
Wait,
might
whoa,
lose.
whoa. Oh, I was about to say like, whoa, hold on.
Right.
I
That's
got
you,
a nice
Aaron.
buy.
That's you.
Okay, thank you. I was like, hold on, whoa,
Our,
hey.
our two bottoms over here still have to play this week.
Power bottoms, get it right.
No, just bottoms.
We're power bottoms. So let's go to the bracket. So reason is Joey, has beaten Tim, pulled the Cinderella story. I think he was a 9 seed that year too, wasn't he?
I
Or were you an
was-
8?
I was a
So
9 seed.
as they
Yeah,
say,
that was the top seed.
history always repeats itself.
That's the year Joey went on to win too, right?
Yep.
Yep.
It
Boom!
is.
My one and only championship. It was like my 3rd or 4th year in the league. Yeah.
History always repeats itself, Tim. So
Not always.
it will.
I'd really love to know though how many times I've finished the number 1 seed and only have one championship to show for it.
You're like the Colts. You really are the Colts.
That's what I said.
of
I'm
this-
the Peyton Manning of our league. I'm a
exactly.
regular
So-
season team, not a postseason team.
I know. Well, congrats though, Tim. You at least win the first round of the playoffs.
I do.
So
I get 3 automatic points in the next round.
there you go. So next, we have the 8 and 9 seed. That would be Trent versus Joey, with Trent getting the home field advantage of 3 points there. I think that might honestly be a pretty good match.
I think it will be.
Honestly, I'm taking Joey. I've been riding Joey this whole year, and I'm gonna
Oh,
keep riding him.
Whoa, hold on. From one power bottom to another. Maybe don't say it that way.
I'm gonna Joey. Let's ride.
Andy Country, let's ride.
Let's ride. So, that's gonna be a good one. Jim rocking in the 5 seed. That's pretty much dead set. That's going to be, looks like Jim versus John is the 4 and 5 seed in the round of 8 going next. Sorry.
Mhm.
Can't read. I don't know how to read anymore. So next we have the bottom half of the bracket. Congrats. We have Aaron and Jacob playing in the round of 8. So the quarterfinals for those American folk. And then, so that should be I think that honestly, I do see Jacob maybe potentially winning as long as Josh Allen does his thing. That's pretty much his only hope, is to hope for Josh Allen to keep doing well. Then Devin rocking in the 2 seed, auto advancing. Then next for the other playing game is going to be myself versus Bly. It's going to be a terrible game. I think I think it'll both maybe be low scoring, but Bly did beat me this week, so who knows what's going to happen.
It's like the suck bowl.
It is. It's gonna be big sucky. So yeah, hopefully no offense, Bly. Hopefully I beat you. Congrats though on finishing your first regular season. Hope you
made
had
the
a great.
playoffs.
You made the playoffs. Very impressive feat making the playoffs in your first season. Not everyone could say they've done that. Hopefully you keep sticking around. Love having you. You're active in the chat, so keep it up. And then going to a very overrated number 2 seed, whoever wins that. So could be a potential.
Wow.
I'm not saying whether I win or
Wow.
lose, an overrated 2 seed,
Wow.
in my opinion.
Jesus.
So
Jeez.
going there. Hopefully I win that as well, and that would leave me and Aaron going for the winner to the championship game. So I would love nothing more. So
You really did throw that game, didn't you? You really
I
did.
promise I did.
He did. He
I
did.
promise I had a lot of buys last week, so that
Just
did
know
not-
that if that week I'm not texting you that week, I'm holding it all in until we get on this podcast.
So well, we have the podcast the week before, so
Oh, I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna have to prep that week and just.
it'll be okay.
I'm Okay.
You'll be fine. So, and then actually, it'll be a sooner matchup though for Joey and Tim. They would meet next week. So,
If
which
he
I
wins this week.
but I don't, what could be more? What's worse though, an early round exit as a 1 seed or losing to your? I mean, well, I'm also a low seed, so I'm,
You're the lower seed.
I am the lowest seed, but losing in. But
Would you like
at
to
least made
lose
it
or
to the
lose
semifinals.
worse? Which one would be worse?
I mean, if
I'd,
you
I'd
lose,
rather
I would-
not lose at all.
I
lose
would
in the
I
sec-
would rather lose in the second round than know that I lost to Andy to play in the championship. Where I'd be 1 week away from having that awesome trophy hanging on the wall.
That's what it's like. Would you rather lose to me now or Andy in the championship?
Yeah.
So, what? Hey, Joey, it's gonna be me and you in the championship game, buddy.
That would be
I would be
highly
so,
improbable.
I would be so mad. I would
I'm gonna-
want you guys
I'm gonna
just to play
boycott.
your kicker. I just want you guys to play your kickers that week.
I
Yeah, just-
guarantee.
Kicker versus kicker.
I guarantee only it would be like only top 8 teams make the playoffs next year. That rule would get changed so
Yeah.
fast,
Oh
probably.
my God,
Just
yes.
cut us out.
Guarantee that would happen. So, but oh well. So
If the championship game, the two teams would have a combined win total less than mine, I would cry.
Look at all that
It's all
hard
about the
work
playoffs,
we did
baby.
in the regular season.
any given Sunday, Tim. Any given Sunday.
I
I just
actually
pray-
do
I just
kinda
pray
like
that the
idea of having
Eagles-
only 8 make the playoffs, and then the bottom 2 just play like the Suck Bowl. I actually like that idea a lot.
But then I
What I
wouldn't be
act-
as active, I feel like. That's my opinion. Like since I'm
What-
the worst right now, I'd be like, oh, my team's terrible and not making the playoffs, not just I don't know.
Unless there's like a punishment on the line or something.
That's also fair.
Like whoever
Do-
loses has to
Do
donate
the
money to charity or something.
yeah, that or the Waffle House bet.
I don't think that's
Cool.
torture. I think that's pretty delicious.
Stay in a Waffle House for 24 hours.
Yeah.
Every waffle you
And
eat
every
minus
waffle
an hour.
yeah, takes an hour off.
Right.
Yeah.
I think someone was about to mention it, but like we're starting to get to that point where like these teams that have the best players are going to start sitting them. So I'm hoping the Vikings kind of keep
what I'm
on
worried about.
losing, which is why I'm wearing the Vikings jersey because I'm cheering for them to lose so that week 18 they have to play to win the division, and Justin Jefferson keeps on playing his heart out.
Okay,
They
well, I
did
need
lose
you to cheer for the Eagles then too, because they win this week and next week they clinch the 1 seed and Hurts is done. I can't have that. I'm scared. That's why I picked
know.
up Derek Carr.
Do you want Gino? I'll give you Gino.
Gee.
I've got him on
I
my
picked
bench.
up Jared. I picked up Jared Goff because Lamar went down, and I might not bring back Lamar. I might ride the wave,
Mm,
as the Fighting Dan
Interesting.
Campbell say.
Who knows? After this week, maybe I'll pick up Brock Purdy if he's still doing well.
He's got
Mr.
a pretty
Irrelevant.
arm.
he does got a pretty arm. So
He's got a Purdy system with Kyle Shanahan's offense. Let's not get it confused.
not his fault, I guess. So
No.
let's see. I think okay. Tim,
Yeah,
give us your championship game prediction. Who do you
championship
have?
game prediction. Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna say myself, obviously.
Obviously.
Obviously, myself. And then if I'm looking down at the bottom of the bracket,
Ooh.
I mean, could go easy and say Aaron, but I'm not going to do that. Sorry, Aaron.
It's
I'm going to
understandable.
go me and Jacob in the championship.
Okay. I
Interesting.
could see it.
Aaron, go ahead.
Ooh, I'm going chaos. I'm gonna go. I'm going Jim versus Bly.
Oh, make sure, Aaron, are you writing these down?
Oh, sorry. Do we need to write down these
I
predictions?
think it'd be funny just to see what we
Okay.
predicted.
All right.
Why not? Joey, who do you think?
You know, I like the Jake pick. from that side of the bracket. Can you stop scrolling?
No. Read faster.
I'm like anti-scrolling every time you scroll because I'm zoomed in. You're just doing it on purpose now. I want to say Tim, but then he would have to beat me unless I lose. So let's just say that it's going to be me. Unless I lose this week, then it's going to be Tim.
I'm not writing
That's
that
fair.
down.
Can you do that?
All right, Tim versus Jacob.
I say it's me and Jacob unless either one of us loses, and then I pick whoever else is in the championship.
Right.
Okay. That's basically what Joey just said. He's like, I'm going to pick me unless I lose. Then, I'll pick the next guy up.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
because
it's gonna
that's how
be-
betting works. I'm going to start
I'm
putting
gonna
that on
pick-
FanDuel
Does.
app.
I'm gonna pick the two teams that win in the semifinals.
Probably most likely.
I like that. That's pretty solid.
Solid bet.
I am gonna go Tim as well. So we're going
This means
Tim's across the
This
board.
means I'm gonna lose.
Yeah. And then I'm actually gonna
That's all
go.
this means.
I'm such a hypocrite, but I'm going Devin.
Wow, 1 and 2. Real bold.
Yeah, but I said Devin's such an overrated 2 seed 5 minutes ago. So what's gonna happen is, all right. So I honestly don't think my team is different than last year's. So I don't honestly see an upset happening.
Oh, my team's
so-
different than last year's too.
It's so is everyone's. So I don't see an upset happening with my roster. So I think Devin's going to make it to the semifinals. I actually think Jacob is going to beat Aaron as well. So
Oh.
and then you have a 7-7 team and a 9-5 team. I think Devin inks it out there a little, and then I do have Tim winning it all.
Oh, so Tim, I'm guessing you put you. I'm guessing you're going to put you.
Yeah,
winning it all.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick myself.
Wow.
I'm gonna pick Jacob.
Okay.
So all right, and then we'll do. I guess.
Wait,
Well, we still.
Aaron, who are you
go-
picking to win it all?
Oh, I put Jim.
To win it all? Okay.
over
Yeah.
Bly?
Yep. Change it up at the last second.
And that's a tough road.
Phew,
That
to make
top-
your you can make your championship in your first season. That'd be pretty
Dude,
nice.
beginner's luck.
I
Beginner's
feel
luck
like
is a
this.
thing.
I feel like this top half of the bracket is pretty tough in my opinion. But
Yeah, but we also have to think no one picked John Mack, and John Mack has been to the championship more times than anyone else in the league.
So right.
I'm still going to take Jim over John. So
there we go. Good answer. So, and then we got to do, I guess, since we're doing weekly, got to do this week's games as well.
Yep.
Joey, taking Joey, hammering Joey. I love it. I love that.
what-
pick.
out of the 4 teams that are playing, yeah,
Yeah,
all
we're
right.
only- so that's my pit. That's my lock of the week is Joey.
Same.
Okay.
Joey.
Aaron, who are you picking?
Well, I'm picking Bly.
Oh, come on.
Pick Bly.
You want to meet me. You want to meet me in the
No,
playoffs.
I don't.
You want.
Dude, just so you know, every week, actually, you know what, Andy, I'm going for you. I'm cheering for you this week, buddy. Let's-
You want you. Let's be. Come on. Let's go. We'll meet up. It's like the best athletes. They want to play them. I'm not
yeah,
scared.
no, I'm good. Aaron is going for Andy this week. I'm going for you.
I love it.
Who you got, Tim?
Okay, well, since I'm not a coward like Aaron, I'm going Joey as my lock of the week. I'm gonna erase my demons of the past and face Joey next week.
I
and
love it.
Beat him down.
I love that. I love it.
I like it. It's funny because I feel like we've already had a playoff rematch. I don't know if it was like last year or a couple years ago, where I was like I had a really terrible team, and I was like, well, this has been fun. But this year I feel like I have a legit.
You have a good team. You
like
have a good
David
team.
versus Goliath. Yeah.
You have a good team. I've only lost to you once ever. And it was that one time in the playoffs. So I gotta
Hey.
I gotta get that off my back.
People remember App State. So, but
App State versus Michigan.
Yep. And then I hope, Aaron, I don't know if we'll be curious to see. We'll do it in, I guess, maybe a couple weeks, who we picked in the beginning of the season, who our top teams were to be in the championship game.
I know I had Joey up there. I know that.
I'm curious to see. I think that'll be interesting. You don't have to do it now, Aaron, but
I might have to go watch the first episode.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Terrible secretary you are. Historian, I should say.
I think that was the second episode that we did that.
Yeah, it was after the draft. So, or it was either that or Joey. Were you with us yet at that point?
No, I didn't come into like episode 4 or 5.
Yeah, it was just the three of us that week. Cause it was right after the draft.
Okay.
Oh, my wife has been writing in my secretary book too, so that's cool.
Aaron, historian book. You're a historian.
Sorry, historian book. Sorry.
Thank you. So, well, that leaves us next on to Aaron's bad bets of the week. It's been a minute.
It has.
We did, and we also did a couple. We've been doing them still, out of the chat. So, Aaron, you want to refresh us on those bets that unfortunately did not hit?
Out of our group chat,
out of all of them,
the main parlays that you do.
All right, let me go log on my app real fast, and I'll tell you which ones I have taken. Log back in. Look at my pretty face. Thank you. All right, so the bets that I have been doing. Let's see. I had. Where's my parlay? Oh, there it is. Okay, so for championship Saturday, we had Ohio versus Toledo, TCU versus Kansas, Troy money line versus Coastal Carolina, Tulane money line versus Central Florida, Boise State versus Fresno State money line, Georgia money line LSU, Clemson money line North Carolina, Michigan money line versus Purdue. I got 5 out of 8 out of those. And then, so at the beginning of the year, I bet all of the conference champions. I got one of them, which was UTSA. out of all of them,
wait, you didn't pick Georgia?
You picked Bama.
No, I picked Nick Saban to come back with fury and vengeance. And
Nick Saban's on the decline.
Yes,
he is.
You didn't even pick Clemson in the ACC?
See, I did have Clemson, but I guess it didn't really matter because it was a parlay. So I did have USC too, but USC lost.
It just can't beat Utah.
Let's see. The other one I had a 5-leg parlay for Florida State versus Louisiana Lafayette over 51.5. Florida State covered that themselves just with their running game.
That was a good. Oh, we'll recap that trip since we haven't talked to Joey about it.
Yes. North Carolina State plus 3.5 versus Louisville did not cover. Oklahoma State money line versus Oklahoma did not cover. LSU covered 14.5 points versus UAB. Good for them. And under 41.5 Cleveland Brown Buffalo Bills, but that was void because that was whenever Buffalo Bills got snowed out and they had to play Detroit, so they didn't matter. And the last parlay we had in our off time was I had a 6-leg parlay. Oh, this one was sad. Okay. This one was the one that was really close. It was the 6-leg parlay of Missouri, Tennessee, 57.5 over. We got that one. This was the LSU 3.5 spread versus Arkansas. Did not get that one. Georgia 16.5 spread. Got it. North Carolina money line versus Wake Forest. Got it. TCU money line Texas. Got it.
Frick,
LSU.
LSU, man. LSU.
Don't look at me again. I wasn't here, and I would have told y'all don't take that bet.
Wow, unreal. Unreal.
LSU struggles against Arkansas.
I know. They need to move that back to Thanksgiving.
They do. Well, hopefully when Texas joins the SEC, they'll play A&M last week of the year, and LSU
have
can go
to,
back to playing
yeah.
Arkansas.
So, well.
Yeah.
And the playoffs expanded while we were gone too.
Yeah.
12-team playoff.
12 teams now.
Starting year after next.
Tulane would have made it this year.
Too late?
Yep, and Bama will make it
Every year.
every year.
Yeah,
Bama,
well,
Ohio State make it every year.
So, yeah. And then, I guess before we go into current bets, yeah, we went to Tallahassee, Joey's old alma mater. That was pretty sweet. It was a pretty sweet little college town. I was
It was.
I was
It
a
was
big
a lot
fan.
of fun.
College students were your typical college students that are kind of ignorant, but other than that, the fans were, I think, in my opinion, they were really nice. They were fun, good time. We didn't get the full because stadium was maybe 65% full, but it was I had a great time. If anyone ever is going, or if anyone plays Florida State, highly recommend. I think go to a game there. It was pretty cool. My favorite was the band warming up. When the football team was warming up for the away team, the band lines up on the other end zone and plays some song right there. Super cool, super intimidating. The horse, I guess. That was kind of cool.
That's what they're known for, is the flaming. Yeah.
The band's halftime show was absolutely terrible, though. It was 3 slow songs back to back to back.
It was rough.
And they just were out of step.
What I always didn't like about how the band was set up in the stadium was it's like opposite the student section.
They
students,
moved it, apparently.
They moved it. Well, when I was a student there,
they sat like, above the big open thing, the big open tunnel, right? It's where they used to sit.
Exactly on the opposite end of the stadium from where the students sit.
Now they moved them. They're on the other side now.
Wow.
So also, Aaron, you remember that? I don't know if you saw him, but a dude fell during pregame when they're running out. That was pretty funny.
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So, but Madison Social.
I was about to say that was awesome.
Yes, I knew you'd like it.
We did the challenge thing. I don't know if they had that when you were there. You drink like the 7 drinks that they have for the month, and if you drink them all, you get a T-shirt. But you only have to do it in a month for some reason. I was like, I'll just do this in a sitting.
No.
Yeah. Well, they do little promotions like that all the time. Like they'll do like little bar crawls, or have, if you drink a certain amount of this, you get a T-shirt or whatever.
Yeah.
They do little promotions like that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, we did it and we were trashed.
Yeah, it's a great time, honestly. Yes. So
That's
it was.
Awesome.
I definitely would. I would love, if we ever play Florida State again, I'll definitely go back. So
well, let me know and I'll get tickets too. If I had known in time, I would have gone with you guys.
Absolutely. And then Tim, are you guys doing a home and home kind of thing with Florida State again, or no?
No, because it was like neutral sites. So we're playing in Orlando maybe next year.
Okay. Dang, I was gonna say if it's at Florida State, I recommend you guys go. It's freaking cool. It was so.
I like home and home. I don't like the neutral site games. They're lame. That's what I love about the new playoffs. How the first round will be at
the home stadium.
Yeah, that'll be sweet.
That's gonna be awesome.
So, well, good trip, good times, good memories all around. So, Aaron, we're starting our bets this week. So, are we doing the usual? Everyone pick one, and then you pick 2.
Yes, sir. Right. Let's do it.
I'm torn. Whoever wants to go first, be my guest, because I'm still deciding between 2 right now.
I'll go. Yeah, the NFL ones were tough this weekend, so I went with a bowl game.
Okay.
On Monday, I don't remember the name of the bowl, but it's UConn and Marshall. UConn going to a bowl game, first year under Jim Mora. Let's see.
Ooh, I do like that. I didn't see that one. That's a pretty good.
The Myrtle Beach Bowl.
Ugh,
Marshall's a 10-point favorite, but I'm going UConn money line.
I like that.
UConn money line. All right,
Yes.
plus 315.
Oh, you're going money? I was going to say for sure spread.
Oh
I
no,
do
money
like
line. UConn's gonna win it
I like that.
at that Monday 1:30 p.m. kickoff.
Hey,
Everyone will be watching.
I'm not working. I'll be watching it. So, even if I was working, I'd still watch it.
Just know,
Joey,
Tim, if this parlay is like still good up until Monday, I'm going to have to call out of work and just be like, "Hey, not happening. I'm watching the UConn Marshall game."
We're gonna have to hop on a Skype call and
Yes.
all watch it at the same time.
I will do that.
Good. Mine might be the same. Mine might be a nail biter for Aaron too, depending on which way the two of you go. Because Joey, if you have one, go ahead.
I've got one.
Okay.
Okay.
It's an NFL one.
Okay.
It's not the one I said earlier before we recorded.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Vikings -4 at home against the Colts.
That was one of my two picks. I was gonna do that one.
That's a good defensive team. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, Aaron, do you
I
want?
saw the Vikings like point differential for the whole season. They're at -1
Oh
point
no.
differential.
Yes.
But yeah, they have like the third best record in the whole league.
Yeah.
Where the Eagles, I think they're like plus 130.
Oh God, yeah. Well, the Eagles have like 6 wins. They're like 35-13. So
Yeah, and the Cowboys game is really hurting the Vikings in
Yes.
point spread.
Yes. That was a rough game.
Okay. So I could tell you my game. I don't know if I want to go over under or the spread. So it's going to be UC, go Bearcats, versus Louisville.
Okay. Going. Okay.
And so obviously, Big Dick Vic went to Wisconsin. Cincinnati hired Scott Satterfield, who was Louisville's old head coach. So battle for the keg, old rivals. Louisville's head coach left for UC. It's going to be a wild time. The over-under's at 40. I kind of like I do like the over.
Okay.
But I also do like UC to win because you got Scott Satterfield. He knows that team and he probably knows how to beat them. If you're a good head coach, in my opinion, you got to know how your own team would get beat, obviously. So, with that being said, how big do you want to go here, Aaron? What are we?
We are at 2 legs right now, and it is already at plus 690. So I say
give me UC money line.
There you go. Life's too short, baby. Life's too short.
Well, I'm not betting the over, so life's too short. Bet the over, but
Well, yeah, but Cincinnati's the underdog in that game.
They are, yes. So we're going UC.
All right, I'm gonna give just a pretty simple one. I'm going Buffalo Bills money line. Buffalo Bills revenge game for how they lost the last time. Plus 2 has got to travel to the cold. The Dolphins don't like the cold. Unless they're playing New England, then they like the cold. But going Buffalo's money line just to add a little pizzazz, just to make sure I know I have at least one good one. God, they got the Detroit Lions and New York Jets as basically a pick 'em.
I saw that. Yeah.
I'd go Lions.
Yeah, Lions on a hot streak right now.
Yeah. I will throw the Chiefs on there just as a little extra. No, that literally adds $5 to the bet. I'm not doing that. Let's see.
Too much risk.
Yeah.
What about Pittsburgh? Oh, never mind that. I thought that. Never mind. Sorry.
I don't know. This is a toughie. Like I said, I was talking to
you have
guys
4 bets
before.
on there?
Yeah, we got 4 bets right now. I'm thinking about taking the Ravens. No, Huntley's hurt. Who's the Ravens quarterback now? Do we know?
No.
Wait,
No.
third string?
No. Yeah, I don't even know who the third
We'll
string
see.
guy is.
Hold on. Who's starting? Oh,
You could go another college football game, Aaron.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's a bowl game. UTSA and Troy are playing this week.
That's
This weekend.
going to
Should
be a very good
I think
game.
it's gonna be a really good
UTSA.
game. Yeah.
Thanks. I'm actually gonna go Troy money line for that one because I
Well,
think Troy's got the best defense.
You think it's better odds if you do to cover because I mean it's only 1.5. I don't know what the odds difference would be though, but
The odds difference is so if I took money line, it's minus 118. If I took spread, it's 114.
oh, well,
oh, mine has them
Same
at
thing.
minus 121 and minus 110.
Let's see who else. Florida versus Oregon State.
Looks like the Ravens don't know who's gonna play quarterback this week.
yeah.
Well, let's
Huntley and Lamar are
Hunt-
both.
Well, Huntley still has a chance, yeah. And then if not, it would be Anthony Brown.
Actually, I know who I'm picking.
Anthony.
I'm going to go ahead and take Washington State University money line for Mike Leach. Rest in peace.
I wanted to mention that, so I'm glad you brought that up. That's who my
Rip the pirate.
Yep, rip the pirate.
swing your sword.
Yeah, playing in the Jimmy Kimmel Bowl.
Ugh,
Rest in peace.
I hate that so much. Jimmy Kimmel's probably going to be the person that tries to make a joke about Mike Leach or something. I feel like.
Yeah.
All right, 5-leg parlay plus 5,405. Bet $5, win 270.
Oh, I thought the odds were going to be higher than that, honestly.
God,
That's
I really
fine.
hope it comes down to that bowl game on Monday.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I would
watch
just-
it. We're all gonna
Oh,
sit there and watch it together.
Yes.
Yeah, I would. Yes.
That'd be incredible.
I'll be off regardless. So
Yeah, I'm off.
That's the Monday after Christmas.
No, it's this coming Monday.
yeah.
Oh,
I will.
Night.
I will not be off, but I will gladly move my work laptop right next to us
Same.
and just watch it.
Same.
I love that. That'll be good. So
All right. Bet
love
has
the
been made.
locks. Bets are locked in.
Playoffs are set.
Playoffs are set. We're back. Only for I don't. We'll figure out something to do in the off season.
Yeah.
What are you
We'll
talking
do it. We'll
about?
definitely do a year-end recap.
Vanderbilt bowling is just starting up, baby.
Thank you. Now, tell me about old girl.
All right. So as we knew, the Desi Strong Classic, Louisiana Tech took first.
Freaking Tech.
The motive.
I hate that school.
Lady Jack Classic, McKendree University took first. The Doors took second.
Hmm.
The Hawk Classic in
What's-
Millsboro, Delaware.
Interesting. Oh, I don't care about women's
Soccer.
soccer. We care about the real
Van-
sport.
Vanderbilt took second again.
Come on,
And they
damn.
lost
Come on.
They lost to North Carolina AT&T
Ooh.
in the championship round.
Well, to
And
be
they
fair,
lost.
all they have to do is bowl there. So
Yeah, true. They
We can-
lost by 7 pins.
So what are these?
Dang.
What do these mean? These 4-1, 5-0s, 3-2s mean?
What their records were versus the other teams that
Mm,
day. So that's like what they were 4-1 versus competition that day. So they moved to the next round.
What happened
They were
on
5-0.
Hey.
what
on that
happened
third
on
day.
the 13th for them to choke like that?
Go to results. We can talk about it.
Maybe so we'll have an off-season bowling video for sure because this is like reading a foreign language to me.
So that Baker matches whenever. So you have 5 players on your team. Baker's match is the first player rolls the first frame and the 6th frame, and it goes on and so forth.
Just
So
rotates.
each player has, So each player has 2 frames: 1 and 6, 2 and 7, 3 and 8, 4 and 9, 5 and 10. And your anchor, who's your best bowler, is 5 and 10. So if you look at these Baker matches and everything like that, you look at McKendree match 1, everything like that. So you look at total pins, which actually Vanderbilt had more total pins, but let's go down to the championship round. If you scroll down one page for me, Andy.
Sorry, my dog was whining.
So you can see the championship matches. So you see Vanderbilt University beat McKendree the first game. They tied the second game. They won the third, but then they lost the next 4, which it's the best out of. So they needed literally one game to win it all.
And they did
Yeah.
terrible end games. Was that 4 and?
No, they did 4 through 7. They lost them, all of them.
Well, so, I'm saying their game 4 was terrible. Is 172 bad?
Yes.
Not good.
So is 167 also.
167 is worse.
It is.
Yeah.
Wow.
But what I'm saying is Vanderbilt had a chance to, if they literally won that 4th game, they would have won the tournament.
Yeah.
So.
Even though they tied in the second game?
Yep. It would have been a roll off.
Gotcha.
Unreal. Oh, well. Vanderbilt. So are they still ranked?
Yeah, for sure.
Do we know what they're ranked? What's the AP poll? What's the CFP ranking right now?
Oh, I have no idea about that, but I know they were ranked. I saw a little thing that popped up whenever I said whatever they are. As to what they are.
Did my girl Mabel, did she just have an off night or what?
I have not looked at player stats. You can look there.
Is this?
I'm a team player. News.
Why can't they do it? Oh, 24th. Wow. Not good.
Not good.
What was her last tournament? Oh, that was the last one. No, it wasn't. The Hawk Classic or Motive?
Motive. Oh.
One more.
Sorry. They don't have player stats listed on this one. And maybe I don't know. Well,
or maybe it's all Baker this time.
Mabel needs to get her act together and carry this team to the promised land. So, if Vanderbilt wins the national championship, I will get a women's Vanderbilt bowling shirt. If they even make them. If not, I'll make one. Kyle can make one.
I have been looking a lot, and I live in this city, dude, and could not find one.
I tried it. Kyle has a Cricut. She can always make one. So, but Vanderbilt women's bowling, feeling good about it. So.
Are you?
I am. Well, that about does it. UL doesn't play for another week or two. They play Houston. Actually, a decent matchup in the Independence Bowl. In the old dirty Sleazeport.
Hey, that 318 baby all the way.
So they play next Friday.
Yep.
23rd.
So.
I was in Shreveport this weekend. Last weekend. Yeah, me too.
So, well, guys, same time, same place, roughly next week. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The gang is back together, stronger than ever. Playoffs are here.
Playoffs.
And the power bottoms are ready to go.
If Joey wins this week, next week's video is gonna be heated.
Let's go.
Let's go. And then if I lose to Joey the week after that,
that's gonna be even worse because if I win that week too,
we'll see if I'll be in that video or not.
Because if Joey wins and then I play Aaron that week, it's gonna be a very heated video.
And then when it's Joey and Andy in the championship game, we never hear the end of it.
So ready. I'm so ready.
Power bottoms all day, baby. So
I think whoever, if that is the last game, I think Jacob should just put Power Bottom as the winner that year for the trophy. Like, you don't get a name if you're in the bottom 2 teams and you still win.
maybe we'll figure that out. Maybe the
Uh.
10 seed something has to do. Loser has to, maybe we'll make like a Power Bottom t-shirt and the loser has to like go take a picture of that shirt somewhere
Like in public.
in public, but like someplace absolutely terrible that you're like, I can't believe I have to wear this shirt here.
Oh,
So,
You have,
a
you
nice,
have to go to,
a
you have
nice
to, go to a
Catholic
sporting
shirt.
event wearing that shirt.
Oh,
sporting event.
yes.
Power.
I'm a Power
And you have to
Bottom.
like take a picture of yourself like with the stadium in the background. Yeah.
No, you have to get someone
Oh.
else to take a picture of you.
Oh
And you-
yes.
No selfies. You got to get
No
someone
selfie,
else.
and you have to wear it the whole time. You can't just put a jacket on. Maybe we'll make them
I just-
live stream it.
I want the shirt to say, "I always ride with my Power Bottom," or something like that.
We'll figure it
Oh.
out. I like where that's going.
I
so,
like Power Bottom. I'm out of your league.
yeah, that's a pretty good one too. I like that. We'll figure something. We can. I think that's a good starting point with that. So,
There we go.
but well,
A lot of stuff has to happen before we can have the Power Bottom Bowl. So
A lot of stuff. People have to get cool with a lot of things really quick.
it's 20.
yeah,
I mean, it's almost
me and Tim are
2023,
gonna have
so.
me and Tim are gonna have to drink our pain away. That's what was gonna have to end up happening.
It'll be a great time. So, well, guys, it's good talking to you. One more week, then it's Christmas, and everyone listening, don't forget to smash the like and subscribe button. So, I don't know how.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure we're still at 14 subscribers. We're holding steady.
Okay.
So-
They're loyal.
They are
Hopefully we didn't
loyal.
lose any in our absence.
I know. So, well, alrighty, guys. Till next week. Oh, so,
Oh.
alright. My wife's calling. I'll hang up on her.
There you go.
Nice.
Nope.
Oh, here we go.